Australian Shepherd breed-specific legislation, a closer look. Breed-specific legislation, BSL, is a controversial topic that has been hotly debated in many countries around the world. It involves the regulation and restriction of certain dog breeds based on their perceived aggression or potential danger to the public. One breed that has been subjected to such legislation is the Australian Shepherd. In this video, we will take a closer look at the Australian Shepherd breed-specific legislation and examine whether it is a fair and effective way of addressing public safety concerns. The Australian Shepherd is a popular and highly intelligent breed known for its herding abilities. Originally bred in the United States, this dog has gained popularity globally. However, there have been cases where Australian Shepherds have been involved in incidents of aggression or dog bites. These incidents have raised concerns among both the general public and lawmakers, leading to the implementation of breed-specific legislation targeting Australian Shepherds. Proponents of breed-specific legislation argue that it is a necessary measure to protect public safety. They claim that certain breeds, including the Australian Shepherd, have a higher tendency for aggression and pose a greater risk to society. BSL proponents argue that by restricting or even banning these breeds, potential dangers can be mitigated. However, opponents of breed-specific legislation argue that it is an unfair and ineffective approach. They believe that focusing on the breed rather than the individual dog is discriminatory and fails to address the root causes of aggressive behavior. Many opponents argue that a dog's behavior is influenced by various factors, including owner responsibility, training, and socialization. It is important to consider the research and statistics when evaluating the effectiveness of breed-specific legislation. Numerous studies have shown that breed-specific legislation has not been successful in reducing dog bite incidents or improving public safety. The American Veterinary Medical Association, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and other organizations have all issued statements and conducted research that suggests breed-specific legislation is an ineffective approach. One of the major flaws in breed-specific legislation is the difficulty in accurately identifying dog breeds, especially in mixed-breed dogs. Visual identification alone is often unreliable and prone to subjective interpretation. This leads to situations where dogs are wrongly labeled as Australian Shepherds and face unnecessary restrictions. Additionally, breed-specific legislation often targets responsible dog owners and breeds that are not inherently dangerous. Many Australian Shepherd owners argue that their dogs are loyal, gentle, and well-behaved companions. They argue that it is unfair for their beloved pets to be stigmatized and subjected to restrictions solely based on their breed. A more effective approach to addressing aggressive dog behavior and improving public safety is through responsible pet ownership and education. Implementing comprehensive dog bite prevention programs, encouraging responsible breeding practices, and promoting training and socialization are proven ways to reduce dog-related incidents. By focusing on the individual dog's behavior and holding owners accountable for their pets' actions, a safer environment for both humans and animals can be achieved. In conclusion, the Australian Shepherd breed-specific legislation is a subject of debate and controversy. While concerns about public safety should not be ignored, it is crucial to critically evaluate the effectiveness of breed-specific legislation. The evidence suggests that this approach is flawed and discriminatory. Instead, a more comprehensive and responsible approach, focusing on education, responsible ownership, and individual dog behavior, can lead to a safer community for all.